Tanya from Gresham Family Worship Center. I am going to be presenting a spoken word I wrote entitled Counting. One, two, three, four. No, I'm not counting, nor am I keeping score. I'm in my room, behind a closed door, making permanent marks on my skin, tallying up my wrists and thighs like they're paper thin. Not remembering I was covered by your hand. Every time it felt like my life was quicksand, I fell back into the cycle, just like an elastic rubber band. In 5th grade, I wanted to die. Not knowing you weren't done with my life, 6th grade was the first time I tried. I went to the kitchen and grabbed a handful of Advil, Tylenol, Benadryl, forgetting you were the king of it all. Not slowing down or willing myself to count, I took them, swallowing them one by one with the hopes of dying of an overdose. Back in my room, just in case the OD didn't work, I cut my wrists and thighs one final time to make sure I was done. 1, 2, 3, 4. A few years later, I had become one of my biggest haters, agreeing with those who would talk trash about me, forgetting that you created me, perfectly. I hated everything about me. I hated my hair, I hated my skin color, I hated what I looked like, I hated how much I weighed, and I hated that it felt like the whole world was against me. My world spinning out of control, I went back to the sad, twisted type of control I knew and put the knife to my wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4. The older I got, the more I heard about my story and how my parents gave me up for adoption when keeping me wasn't an option. When I first heard my story, I thought my parents were heroes hiding from the glory. I thought they had given me up to keep me safe from this big bad world, so I wouldn't navigate it as they had, causing my life to go down a spiral that could have been so bad. But the older I got, the more I fought with what I had come to believe and with what my adopted parents had seen. But now I'm thankful and grateful to be able to say I have a father and he is the risen king. But down here on earth, my bio parents curse. They smoke and drink and hoe around. And even though my bio parents had addictions and were not mentally capable of having a child, I still feel like I did something wrong. I felt a sense of rejection. I was alone and abandoned, rejected by my own father and mother. I was alone, but not completely, because I had with me my brother, who I would learn to protect from any more harm that this world could offer. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not still cutting anymore. I'm in my room, behind a closed door, sitting on the floor, crying out to you, praying that you'll